thank you so much for tuning in to another video here with Lifestyle with Amsofab. So today, y'all, is move-in day for my son, and we're running around kind of like just doing some errands, but he's getting his hair twisted right now. So of course I'm burning time, and what better thing to do when you are wasting time other than to go in Home Goods. So today I get a chance to go in Home Goods by myself. So let's go in, look around, and see what they have. I don't really have anything that I'm looking for, even though I am taking something back, and I want to pick up maybe one or two things for baby girl's room for Halloween. So let's see what we can find. Now, y'all, when I walked in, I saw him. That was too cute. I want him, okay? So of course this time of year it's kind of hard to shop, especially if you're not into Halloween, because Halloween is actually the first thing that they put out prior to all of the fall items going out. So Halloween comes out first, and because I am a fall weenie, of course I'm into all of these items and these little knickknacks that they put out here. But Halloween goes out first, and then fall comes out, I want to say maybe beginning of September, as far as like in stores other than Hobby Lobby, because of course Hobby Lobby items are out first. Stores that cater more towards the fall stores and don't really do Halloween, their stuff is out now. Now that pumpkin that you just saw, I thought it was really cool. It was really expensive, also pretty scary as well. But if you've ever heard of a company called Grandin Road, which I have ordered from Grandin Road before, that looks like something that comes from Grandin Road, and Grandin Road is very expensive. So that's one thing that I do like, because I am a Halloweenie, is that Home Goods has a really nice array of items that you can pick from. However, this is definitely Halloween time for Home Goods, and so within the next couple of weeks, in the next maybe even week or so, you'll really see more fall items come out, because we're starting to get to the end of August, and so it's gonna transition from Halloween to fall. So don't you worry, fall is on the way in Home Goods. I saw this Frankenstein head, and I've been seeing him, and I think he is so cute. These florals, I actually started to buy these because they were really nice. I love the way they look, but they didn't really match my aesthetic, and I have bought a couple of new vases for fall, but I couldn't really see why I could fit those florals into any vases that I had just recently purchased. So I decided to leave those there, but they're absolutely beautiful. Now, one thing I do like about Home Goods as well is they don't just have pumpkins, but other items that represent fall, like this topiary. I actually started to get this because I thought it was really pretty, and I love the color. I'm gonna tell you one thing about me too. When I'm in Home Goods, if I see something that I'm interested in, I do put it in my basket and walk around with it, just because if it's one of that item, you already know when you come back it's gonna be gone. So I do go ahead and stick those items in my basket just in case, and then I do a process of elimination when I get to the end of the store. They had so many pretty pumpkins. I'm really looking at now this pumpkin that's right next to that turkey. I picked up that orangey looking one with the iridescent colors on it. That was actually really pretty. But that's one thing that I love about Home Goods, because you get an array of different items. They can be wooden, ceramic, just all kinds of different pumpkins and styles that you're able to pick up. So I did see more of the fall pumpkins coming out. I thought this would maybe even be cute for my daughter's room, but it's definitely a glam pumpkin. But I do like that about Home Goods, because everything is always so different, and it's not so much of, when you go into some stores, they have the same items every year, so you kind of know what to expect. Now, this cake stand was absolutely beautiful, and it looks like a high-end item, like maybe something you would see at Pottery Barn. I don't know. If I see it again, I may have to get that. And this green vase in the middle also caught my eye. I always have to stop myself when I go into Home Goods because they have so many beautiful items. And then that's another thing. I love this color green, and it goes actually with the stuff that I just put out in the living room. So even though something may not match right now, you can always go and get that item and just put it up if you have space to store it, and then pull it out when it's time, and then you'll already have it. So I'm really big on that. And here we have more pumpkins. Would you believe, though, I have actually not purchased any pumpkins this holiday season? I have not purchased one. And I honestly don't know if I'm going to be purchasing any pumpkins this season. Like, I don't know. I said next year there's a store that I do want to go to purchase maybe some more fall inspired items. But right now, not really purchasing any pumpkins, and probably won't purchase any this holiday season. And again, since we're kind of in between seasons, in my opinion, they had plenty of candles, but they didn't really have any that looked high end. Now, I did purchase a candle, and I'm going to show you at the end the one that I did purchase. I really, really like that brand of candle, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never actually even burned them, but they smell phenomenal. Okay, now if you see this candle in the store, run. I saw Nest and thought it was going to be just the best thing since sliced bread, but that candle smells terrible. If you come across something like this would be a awesome idea for a candle holder, but you can also put like bowl filler on the inside. I thought that was really, really pretty. And then I did see some of these soap dispensers with like the little mini pumpkins on top. I thought that was really pretty as well. Now, one thing that I did see this time around is more wooden pieces, and I'm thinking that they're pulling those out for the fall, and I do believe that is a nice touch, that dark wood color. It would really help highlight some of the fall colors that people are going to be putting out. The creams, the oranges, the rust, even the browns, the copper colors. I think that color brown, that tone of wood, is going to be a nice playoff to those colors. And of course, when I walked through the blanket area, it was pretty much geared more towards Halloween. I don't go out for Halloween, but the last in mid-September, I decorate my outside for Halloween. So outside of my house is Halloween from mid-September all the way to October 31st. But then the last 2 weeks of October, I kind of put up a few items on the inside of the house for Halloween, just because, we like to have a good time over here for Halloween. But yeah, so didn't really pick up a whole lot this trip. I did see a couple of beautiful pieces of artwork, but nothing that would really go with what I had going on right now. Now, this lamp was gorgeous. I have seen some of other people's home goods videos that are like a maroon color. I don't know, if I find that maroon one, I might have to get it, but it's a nice little size lamp, maybe for a bedroom, but it's a beautiful lamp. Okay, so now back at home, and I am going to show you what I purchased. So the first thing is this cute little Halloween pillow I got for my daughter's bed. I am definitely going to just be adding a few of the pink and purple Halloween items to her room just to make it a little festive. She loves Halloween. She loves the holidays. Let me just say that. But I thought that that would be really cute for her room. And then this little blanket. I'm not doing skulls or anything. She doesn't like the skulls, but she is a fan of the cute little friendly ghosts. So I thought this blanket would tie in nicely with the pillow that I purchased for her. And then also because she has a bed that's shaped like a house, I typically like to hang like a garland from the bed, or I may even put this up behind her kitchen. I haven't decided yet. And then I saw this cute little ghost picture with the heels. It was pink, so I decided to pick that up as well. Now this cute little boo cake, y'all, she kept picking this up and putting this on her table in her room. So I definitely have already put this up. It was absolutely adorable, and it go along really nicely with the pink and purple items that I purchased for her room. And here we have another friendly ghost. I'm gonna sit this on her dresser, so I just thought that it was adorable and perfect for a toddler's room. Now this blanket, I will say that it was $29.99. I wanted something for the living room area when I do set out the Halloween items. A little pricier than I would have liked it to be, but when I tell you it's thick and absolutely beautiful, I love it. It gives that elevated look still being Halloween. Now this is a horse head that I picked up. I love horses. I have a horse head already, but it's not as large as this one, and this one was only $24.99. But I love horses, and I thought this was absolutely beautiful, so I had to pick it up. I found another bag of reindeer moss, and it's actually a little cheaper in Home Goods than it is at Michael's. The bag was only $14.99, and unless you have a coupon in Michael's, the bags are $20, so you can never have too many of those. And this blanket you actually saw in my last video that I put up, the living room decorate with me. I purchased that when I went to the store this previous time. And this candle right here, oh my gosh, it's called, I think it's 96 brand. It was $24.99. I love the vessel. The candle smells amazing. But you guys, this was all that I picked up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.